John Finnemore's Souvenir programme.
Well, here we are. Bon appetit.
Oh, gosh, thank you. It looks lovely.
Well, wait till you taste it.
Yeah, it's delicious. Really stupid question, sorry. What is it?
It's a lasagna, obviously.
Oh, yeah, lasagna, of course. Is it a special recipe?
No, it's just a straightforward lasagna. I mean, I had to make a couple of substitutions, but basically...
What sort of...
Well, it's veggie, obviously, so instead of beef ragu, I used fruit.
Fruit?
Yeah. I know it sounds odd, but actually, if you get red fruits and berries and you just boil them down and you get a bit of sugar to bind it together, it kind of works.
Uh-huh. And the white sauce?
Yeah, that's just a standard bechamel sauce, you know, butter, flour, milk. Oh, except I used up all the flour on the pasta, so I just used icing sugar instead.
Is that the same?
More or less.
Right, and when you say pasta...
Yep, homemade pasta sheets.
Any special...
No, just the usual. Flour, eggs, butter.
Sugar?
Yeah, I do put a bit of sugar in. Most people don't notice.
Yeah, I did notice. So, do you have a pasta machine?
No, I find you don't need one. I just mix it all together and then stick it straight in the oven. That way it rises a little bit and you get these nice thick pasta sheets which you can then layer with the fruit ragu and the sweet bechamel and hey presto, lasagna.
It's a cake.
No, a lasagna.
It's a Victoria sponge. Quite a nice one.
Nonsense.
So this bet of yours that you could go a year without cake.
Without cake? Yeah, not without lasagna. No one said that.
Just how much lasagna are you eating?
Not much.
No.
I'll make one at the beginning of the week and then I'll have a piece most days. Or if I'm on the go, I'll just have a couple of pork pies.
Veggie pork pies?
Of course.
Sugar instead of pork, quite flat, good for dunking in tea.
Shut up.
Noah?
Oh, hello, love. Hello, Japheth. Look, almost finished.
Yeah, very nice. Noah, we've got some bad news. Jeff and I have been doing some sums and... well, I'll just say it. We're going to need 2 arcs.
What? No. No, I've been over the measurements God gave me. They are exactly right, as you would expect.
Yeah, when we set off.
What do you mean?
Well, we're keeping the animals in 2s for a voyage of unknown length.
Yeah?
Dad, do you know the average gestation period of an opossum?
Let's pretend I don't.
12 days.
Oh.
After which she gives birth to a litter of 20.
Yeah, so we've run the numbers and basically within 3 weeks the ark will sink under the weight of opossums alone.
The apocalypse.
Dad, can we talk to you?
Yeah, in a minute, boys. I'm just...
No, it is important. We're going to need 2 arcs.
Yeah, your mum's already told me. One for the males, one for the females.
Oh.
What?
No, that wasn't... I mean, it's a good point, but...
We were thinking one for predators, one for prey.
We're going to need 3 arcs.
Yeah.
No, actually...
What?
4?
Oh, yes. 4 arcs.
Oh, no, hang about. Can't we just put the male prey animals with the female No. Ignore me.
No, you're right. 4 is the minimum, isn't it? To be sure, no one breeds and no one eats anyone.
Yeah. Oh, no, although...
What?
Oh, just if... Well, if the predator animals don't eat the prey animals...
Yeah?
Well, what do they eat?
5 arcs.
5?
Yeah. The 5th filled with extra prey animals.
I tell you what, though, during boarding, we're going to have to be careful not to tell them which arc that is.
Yeah.
Hang on. No, it's okay.
Yeah?
We can do it with 3.
Really?
Yeah. We combine the male and female prey arcs again, let them do their thing, and then, problem solves itself.
Okay, Right, how would the meals get to the predator arcs?
Oh, well, I suppose we'd have to ferry them over.
Okay. Only the thing is, God's picked us to save because apparently we're the only nice humans left on Earth. I don't know, I'm just not sure that sits well with encouraging half the animals to breed and then ferrying off their children to feed to the lions.
Yeah, so what do you suggest?
Okay, suppose we go back to just one arc, right? And then, in a greatest good for the greatest number sort of way, what we could do is, every time we run out of meat for the carnivores, we slaughter the biggest animal currently on the ark, yeah? Thus, providing the largest possible amount of meat and freeing up the largest possible amount of space for the new arrivals. I mean, it's tough on the big guys, but it beats the death berries.
And in conclusion, Your Holiness, that is how I square a literal reading of Genesis with the extinction of the dinosaurs. Sir, are you the one they call Snetterton?
That I am, my boy.
Sir, I have walked 70 miles in 3 days to see you. They say that you are the finest craftsman of musical instruments in the world.
Oh, now, I shouldn't go so far as that. Stradivarius is very good.
Ha! He is nothing to you, sir. I have come to ask, will you fulfill the dream of my life and take me on as your apprentice?
Oh, I don't know, boy. Some things can't be taught.
Then might I at least be allowed to watch the master at work?
Well, perhaps there's no harm in that. Watch then. First, I take the tempered metal bar. Then I bend it, thus and thus. Then I tie a bit of string to it, and 'tis done.
A masterpiece.
Well, perhaps. History will judge.
May I try?
Ha! I admire your spirit, my boy, very well. So, take the bar, and bend, and tie, and... Well, now. 'Tis a weak, callow effort, but there is promise there. You have raw talent, my boy, but only tireless practice will make it pay. Try again. Bend, and tie, and... Not bad.
Truly?
Not bad at all. A fine, workmanlike instrument of which no triangulist need be ashamed. Again, bend, and tie, and... My boy, your tireless dedication has paid off. This latest piece, why only an expert could tell it from one of my own.
You do me too much honor.
Oh, by no means. Again, bend, and tie, and... I have no words. This triangle is the finest triangle I have ever seen. Truly, the pupil has surpassed the master.
No, do not say so.
What is true?
Well, sir, if it is true, which I do not grant, it is only because of your selfless encouragement and teaching you have given to me over the last 3 minutes.
Your words move me deeply. To work with you and observe the flowering of your talent has truly been one of the greatest experiences of my morning. Now then, let's do 200 more and knock off for lunch.
Queen leader of Sparta, greetings, mortal.
Who said that?
I did. I said it.
Who?
Me, down here.
Oh, hello. Aren't you clever?
I'm not clever. Well, I am clever, but more importantly, I am Zeus, king of the gods.
Are you?
Well, of course I am. Who did you think I was?
Well...
Oh, yes, okay, a swan. Obviously a swan. But who else did you think had taken on the form of a swan?
I hadn't really got that far, to be honest. I was just enjoying the talking swan.
Well, it's me anyway, Zeus, king of the gods.
All right. Hello. What do you want?
Well. Isn't it obvious?
No.
You're a woman. I'm a swan. What do you think I want?
Bread?
No. Not bread. I want, you know.
Oh. Oh, right. Oh. No, thanks.
No.
Oh, very flattered, but no.
You would turn down the king of the gods?
You're planning to keep the swan costume on?
It's not a costume. I transformed into a swan, especially for you.
Then no. But thanks.
But wait, you don't seem to understand. I'm a swan.
So I see.
Well, is that not impressive? I'm a swan.
Not to me.
But it's really transgressive.
Even so, I don't know what you think you have heard, but I'm not really into birds.
Have you necked with a swan? 'Cause we're dead good at necking.
Yeah, I suspect, am I wrong? There's a fair bit of pecking.
But I thought that all mortals thought swans were so hot.
Well, now you've met one who does not.
But I'm a swan.
Yes, so I see, dear.
I'm a swan.
It's a no from me, dear.
I'm a swan, though.
Yes, I know, but I am not into swans. It's too bad, by the way, that you didn't stay Zeusy. If you had, I dare say, you might well have seduced me, 'cause the bod of a god I'd have frankly preferred to that of a large water bird. And you're a swan.
Well, my outfit's very.
You're a swan.
It's just temporary.
You're a swan, though.
Yes, I know.
And I am not into swans.
But I'm a lovely big swan.
The point is that I'm not a swan.
Welcome to the interview sketch. My name is Patsy Straightwoman. And I have two guests with me today, so I'm barely even going to get any setups. A new report released today claims that roughly half the population of Britain are older than average, while roughly half are younger than average. Questions have been asked about the usefulness of this report. A spokesman for the Office for National Statistics said, yeah, OK, you got us. What can we say? It was really sunny outside. Nonetheless, the report has angered some groups, and we've decided to say that counts as news. I'm joined by two of them, Gillian Norris of the pressure group Silver Warriors and John T. Calf, a prominent Snapchatter. John T., what's the problem with this report?
Well, the problem is that it's wildly inaccurate and a blatant attempt to marginalise and deplatform the coming generation. This extraordinary claim that half the population is older than average is simply not borne out by what I see in schools, universities and skateboard parks across the country every day.
Gillian, what do you say to that?
Well, certainly it is wildly inaccurate. The older generation are once again being ignored, and now, frighteningly, an attempt is being made to pretend we barely exist. We have to listen to the people of this country, and what they are telling me loud and clear is that they are older than average. In some cases, quite significantly older. And I hear this every day in pubs, bowling greens and retirement homes. In fact, everywhere.
But what Gillian won't tell you is that new, younger than average people are arriving in hospitals every day. And then let me tell you, they're not just slightly younger, they are about as young as you can get. And meanwhile, it gives me no pleasure to mention this, Gillian, but facts are facts. Meanwhile, every day, extremely old people are finally realising the futility of their position and resigning from humanity altogether.
But what John T. fails to mention is the conversion rate. Formerly, stalwartly young people are constantly realising, after a period of mature consideration, that the future lies in being older than average and switching to our side. And does it ever happen the other way? It does not.
But if I can just bring you both back to what the report actually claims, which is simply that half the people are older than average.
Nonsense.
And half the people are younger.
Lies.
Then what would you say the figures are?
You don't need figures, you just need the evidence of your own eyes and a simple stroll through the streets of Worthing at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We'll tell you people are old.
Well, it's quite clear that you've never walked through the streets of Soho at 2 in the morning.
Well, actually, I have in fact, done that many times, 30 or 40 years ago, when indeed most people were young. But that's all changed now.
Well, unfortunately, we're out of... Oh, no, to tell you the truth, we've got another 3 minutes, but I just can't stand any more. Jonty Calf, Gillian Norris, I hate you both.
And the award goes to Snow White.
Oh, I never expected this. Truly, I can't believe it. Okay, I have people to thank. The magic mirror who believed in me when no one else did. The huntsman for not killing me that time. But most of all, my amazing team. There's too many to name them all, but if I can just mention a few. Doc, my right-hand man, I owe you so much. Happy, who always cheered me up, and Grumpy, who kept me grounded. And of course, dear Dopey, who could always make me laugh, and Bashful, who made me feel like a princess. And, the list is endless. Oh, yes, of course, I can't believe I nearly forgot. Dearest Sleepy, who calmed me down and was always so zen. But really, I have to stop singling people out. Achoo! The truth is, all you guys are so special to me. Doc, Happy, Grumpy, Dopey, Bashful, Sleepy, and all the rest. Thank you. Achoo! Achoo! For God's sake, somebody get that guy a tissue.
Well, since you ask me whether or not I believe in ghosts, I should not like to say yea, and I should not like to say ye nay. But this much I can tell you. I believe in ghosts. And I shall tell you why. But be warned, it is a story that will chill your very marrow. Oh, isn't it? Well, it's sitting next to you. I see. Well, whoever's marrow it is, this story will chill it. My story begins, finally, at that time in my life when I was a country vicar. It was the year 18 blank, and I was fortunate enough to have secured in the prosperous market town of Blanksbury the living of the Church of the Blessed Virgin Blank. Well, one warm August evening, I was alone in the vestry, flicking through some of the dirty bits in the book of Ezekiel. It can't stop you if it's actually in the Bible. You're supposed to read it. All of a sudden, there was a knock at the vestry door, and there entered a young man in bowler hat and bicycle clips.
Begging your pardon, Your Reverence. The name's Nubbins, sir. I'm a junior clerk with the firm of Anderson and Son.
Oh, yes, I passed your confusing office. You deal in leather, I believe.
Leatherette, sir. Principally novelty tax disc holders.
Oh, what fun.
Yes, sir. Anyway, I wondered if I might be so bold as to ask you to step round the corner and do us an exorcism.
An exorcism?
Yes, sir. We've got a ghost in and we'd like you to get rid of it.
My good Nubbins, said I, there are no such things as ghosts. And I am as certain about that as I am certain I will never receive any kind of comeuppance for saying so.
Even so,
replied my guest.
If you could just do us a quick exorcism, we'd be most obliged.
I've already told you I don't believe in such folly.
Yes, sir, but I'm hoping that even if you don't, the ghost will.
Well, this was inarguable, so I threw a bell, book, and candle into a carpet bag, gave it a shake, and then tried to remember them all within 60 seconds. Having had my fun, I then followed the worthy Nubbins to his place of business. And a drear enough place it was. Tallow candles glimmered in their niches, casting long, flickering shadows out across the tall oaken desks and the ink-spattered ledgers that sat thereon. In short, it was the very acme of a soulless modern office. Why, said I, this is the least spooky place imaginable. I could as soon imagine a haunting in one of those freshly built neo-Gothic mansions that are springing up everywhere these days.
Well, maybe so, but nonetheless, sir, it's here the ghost walks at 9 o'clock sharp.
Very well, then. I shall stay the night.
Stay the night?
Certainly. That's how little regard I have for your spook.
Well, sir, it's more than I would like to do.
Will you join me?
I literally just said I didn't want to.
Very well, then I shall see you on the morrow. I settled down for my vigil. I was hardly surprised when 9 o'clock came and went without spectral visitation. The evening stretched into night, but that didn't surprise me either. It had happened before. It was a dull enough evening I spent, but I amused myself as best I could by reading my book by the light of my candle and occasionally ringing my bell. I was awoken at 8:30 the next morning by Nubbins' arrival at the office. "Well, sir," I said, "I've sat up all night and nothing more ghostly to show for it than a crick in the neck." Nubbins looked at me in surprise.
Well, naturally, we haven't seen him yet. Did I not tell you he walks at 9?
Yes, but what, 9 in the morning?
Yes, sir.
Then why did you bring me over last night?
I didn't. You just followed me. I thought it was odd. Anyway, hush, sir, for this short conversation has improbably taken half an hour, and it is 9 o'clock.
Barely were the words out of his mouth when, to my amazement, I saw it. A pillar of white mist moving through the very oak of the door and resolving itself into human form. And then it spoke.
Morning, Nubbins. Beastly weather. Now then, where are we with the liver sedge order?
Only a little behind, sir. We're waiting on the tallies from Birmingham.
Very well. Well, you chase them up then, and in the meantime, pray bring me the Appleby dockets. I'd do it myself, but as you know...
Physical matter slips uselessly through your ectoplasmic form.
Precisely so. Well, I'll be in my office.
At this point, I found my tongue. It was in the usual place. I whispered to Nubbins, "Then this is he?"
Yes, sir. He died 3 weeks ago, but it didn't seem to take. His spirit walks this office from 9 to 5. He doesn't even stop for lunch anymore. I wish you'd exercise him. I'm fed up of it.
"Very well," said I, and called out boldly, "Avaunt, unquiet spirit!"
Eh? Beg your pardon, sir. I didn't see you there, which is ironic.
Yes.
I allude to the fact that I am myself more or less translucent. Is that irony, or is that just a funny thing? I'm never sure. Anyway, how can I help?
"Spirit, in the name of the Holy Father, I conjure you to return from whence you came."
What, outside?
"No, from the realm of the dead."
No, thank you. I've only just got here.
"I command thee."
I see. Or what?
"Or I'll ring this bell. Light this candle."
And what about the book?
"Yes, I'll read the book as well."
Ooh, Ezekiel.
"Not necessarily. Be any of the bits."
I see. Well, fair enough. I'll be in my office if you need me. Careful with the candle.
"Yeah, but wretched spirit."
The name's Anderson.
"Wretched Anderson."
Richard Anderson.
"Wretched Richard Anderson, why do you walk?"
Same as all ghosts. Unfinished business.
"And with whom is your unfinished business?"
Well, at the moment, I'm trying to wrap up the Liversedge account.
And then, if the Liversedge account was once to be finally unwrapped, you would be at peace.
No, you appear to have no notion of business, sir. My unfinished business is the business of my business. All business is unfinished business. That's what business is.
Then you will never be at rest?
No. I'm not like one of those lucky devils who die wishing they know who murdered them or that Mary Jane might know they love her. Although, by the way, if you see Mary Jane, please tell her I love her, even though she murdered me. No. My business is to run this firm until it either ceases trading or, I suppose, it trades so successfully that it garners all the money in the world and has therefore won. Which, given that we are a small novelty leather goods retailer, seems to be reaching a trifle high.
I've never heard of such a case.
Yes, not many of us business ghosts about. Just me, Jacob Marley, and oddly enough, the fellow who invented Bovril. He really believes in it. So you see, you know that tiresome saying that no one on their deathbed ever wished they'd spent more time at the office? Well, I did, and so here I am.
But stay.
I wasn't going anywhere.
Did you not say that your unfinished business would be finished if your firm ceased trading?
Oh, well, yes, naturally, if my business was finished, that would finish my business.
Very well, then. My Christian duty is clear. I must start up a rival business and put your business out of business.
Right, I've had about enough of you. Also, you've made the word business go funny on me. Which, as you can imagine, is particularly annoying for someone in my position.
What? The ghost of a businessman whose unfinished business is the business of his business.
Stop saying it! And don't you dare set up a rival enterprise.
Do you not yearn for the eternal quiet of the grave?
No, do you?
No, but I'm not dead.
Oh, that's right. Rub it in.
And with that, he swept into his office. But my resolve was unshaken. It was quite clear. The only way to help this poor troubled spirit was for me to put him out of business. I bought up the shop next door and began. Now, Blanksbury is a smallish town, and truth to tell, there was barely enough custom to support one medium-sized wholesaler of novelty leatherette tax disc holders, still less two. Especially when you bear in mind that the owner of one was a vicar who didn't really want to do it, and the owner of the other was dead, and that no one had yet invented the motor car. Yet, aggravatingly, our respective strengths and weaknesses turned out to be perfectly balanced. His knowledge of the field was offset by my ability to shake hands without it going right through. I could open doors, he didn't have to pay taxes. And so we struggled on. Years went by in this manner, and then decades, and then it was now. So, in answer to your question, sir, that is how I became the second largest manufacturer of leatherette novelty items in the county of Blankshire. Oh, wasn't it? Oh, that's right, apologies. Yes, no, that is why I believe in ghosts, because I saw one once and spent the next 4 decades of my life locked in an attritional business rivalry with it. And now, sir, be so good as to place your hand upon that marrow. Told you so. Chilled to perfection. It's a laborious method of refrigeration, but you cannot argue with the results. Good night.
John Finnemore's Souvenir programme was written and performed by John Finnemore with Margaret Cabourn-Smith, Simon Kane, Lawry, Lewin and Carrie, Quinlan. Original music was written by Susanna Pearce and performed by Susanna Pearce and Sally Stairs. The producer was Ed Morrish and it was a BBC Studios production.